So when the skater became heavy on the hockey radar, he was only 15 years old, but we thought, hey, this guy's going to have a tremendous major, junior, and pro career. And for factors seen and unseen, although he played 500 games in the AHL, he didn't reach that potential. But again, a classy player, good skater, played with Team Canada in their key formative rebirth years of the 1970s. Today we're talking about Humboldt, Saskatchewan's pride, Ralph Klassen. Now, Ralph Klassen, again, he played 497 games in the NHL. In his 10-year career in Major Pro, he played for California, Cleveland, Colorado, and St. Louis. Now, he entered the major junior ranks in the WCHL when he was 15. He played 5 seasons with the prestigious Saskatoon Blades of the WCHL. First season, he only had 9 points, only 1 goal in 61 games. But his second campaign, 55 points, 17 goals in 62 games. 66 points in 73, including 19 goals. And, of course, the big breakout year was in 1974 when he had 77 points in 68 games. Now, 75 in limited play in the regular season. He had 68 points in 41 games, but opened out in the playoffs with 28 points in 17 games, and he was showing his great playmaking skill as the years went on. Now, 1975 campaign, he was one of the double draftees of that era. He was drafted 3rd overall by the California Golden Seals, or the Oakland Seals, and 5th overall by the Cleveland Crusaders. Not only because of his great overall play, he was a tremendous intellectual player. Some people said he was probably one of the most cerebral players they've ever seen. Now, he captained the Blades in 1975 and played for Team Canada at the World Junior Championships, winning silver. Now, Klassen skated in 300 games for the Blades, second only to Fred Williams, who holds the distinction of playing the most contests for the team in its history at 319. Now, again, a highly skilled, explosive skater, very similar to Yvon Cornway. He was touted by pro scouts as one of the top North American players in 75, which led to the double draft. Now, when many drafted players of that year were signing unusually large contracts, opting to begin their careers in the WHA, Klassen chose a more traditional route in signing his first pro contract with the Golden Seals for US $70,000, which would be comparable to about $300,000 now, which is kind of rookie money. Now, in his first season with the Seals, he had 6 goals and 15 assists. Okay start. Now, in 76, California was moved to Cleveland as the Barons. In 77, Klassen played for the Barons and increased his scoring to 14 goals in 80 games. Now, a tremendous two-way player, he was a consistent contributor to the team. However, it did not help the dismal play of the hapless Barons, who won only 47 games in their 2 NHL seasons. In 78, after playing 13 games for the Barons, he was traded to Colorado on January 9th of that year as part of a deal with Fred Ahern for Chuck Arneson and Rick Jodizo. In Colorado, Klassen played 44 games. Now, still in Colorado in 79 season, he played the majority of the team's schedule in 64 games, tallying up 19 points for a team that won 15 contests. Klassen was sent down to the minors, where he split the year playing 18 games for the Firebirds, his affiliate in the AHL. Now, Klassen still holds a record for being with the most NHL teams in one day. He was claimed by the Hartford Whalers from Colorado in the 79 NHL expansion draft, who then traded him to the Islanders for Terry Richardson. The Islanders then traded him to St. Louis to complete a 3-year team deal, in which St. Louis had sent Richardson and Barry Gibbs to the Islanders in exchange for future considerations. Now, 79-83, Klassen played for the Blues, skating with some of the Blues' top point getters and future All-Stars, including Federico, Sutter, and Babbage. The Blues made the playoffs each year Klassen played for them. However, the best he did was advance to and lose in the second round in 81, 82, and 84. In all, almost half of Klassen's NHL playing career was with St. Louis, where he played 225 games. His highest point total in St. Louis was his first season in 1980, when he had 9 goals and 16 assists for 24.5 points. In total, he scored 25 goals and 37 assists in 4 seasons with the Blues, after playing in 5 games and not registering a point with St. Louis in '84. Now, after his NHL tenure, which produced 52 goals, he retired in November '83 at the young age of 28. And he also played for Team Canada at their inaugural return to the Worlds in '77, put up a good performance as part of a kid line at that championship. Now, after his NHL career, he moved to Saskatoon, working as a mail carrier for Canada Post. After retiring from Canada Post, he resided in the village of Kinley, Saskatchewan, and eventually became the coach of the Purdue Pirates senior hockey team in the Saskatchewan Prairie Hockey League. And he also was active in local events in the community. But unfortunately, we're hearing rumors that he was not well at the start of 2020, and unfortunately, on August 3rd, 2020, he died from cancer at the young age of 64. But what a tremendous two-way player he was, because consistency in his play was his monicum. No matter what happened, any situation on the ice, he was probably one of the better players for some of the worst teams in NHL history. Especially years with Cleveland, Colorado, it was a rough go for them. But again, 77, that career year, 32 points in 80 games. Tremendous 14 goals that year. And a very, very clean player. In 497 games, he only had 120 minutes in penalties. Now, in the playoffs, 4 goals and 2 assists for 6 points. Now, if Ralph Klassen would have went over to Montreal or Toronto, I think he would have bloomed to the next level of his play. But again, he had that Doug Jarvis, Cornway style on defense, and tremendously popular player, handsome gentleman, good with the players, good with the community, and he is missed in Saskatchewan, especially someone like him who put Humboldt on the map for pro players. And we all know the tragedy of the accident in the recent memory, and to lose him at the same year when people are recovering of the Humboldt tragedy was pretty rough for the hockey community in Saskatchewan. Anyway, we miss him. We pay tribute to him today, and a class act all the way in the minds of we in the media. Always good to us, and that's just who he was, a very nice gentleman. Have a good day. Bye.